Hey, what's up, everybody? We are on day 2 of Dark Souls 2. So today's goals are to replace this weapon. That's the big goal. It's been giving me a hell of a time. I hate it. I've been trying to farm some armor, too. I killed a bunch of the old knight dudes in this area. I was unable to complete a set, though, and I've been farming them to near extinction. So we're just going to play it by ear and see what happens, but I hear that there's a weapon in my future across in one path. So we shall see what happens. Well, there's a summon there, I could use that. But we're gonna try to stay away from that. We're off to a fantastic start.
Are you from these parts? My name is Lysia. I have come to spread the art of miracles, a practice of which I am a disciple. I can see that you are well suited to comprehend their wondrous power. But the cost of it, that's for your heart to decide.
Oh man, I wish I had the points to go into miracles and stuff.
I'd heard awful rumors about this place, and I'm afraid they were all true. The king, gone. The earth, ravaged. The burden on the people weighs heavy. I fear that, by now, they may have scarce room in their hearts for miracles. Why did I come here? Do I need any other reason than to spread the gospel of miracles? My preceptor always said this art should be shared with the world, and such is my only wish. Sometimes I fight the urge to pack up and... it is... well... and being out here all alone only makes this a more...
How are we doing tonight?
...my fortitude. I expected this cathedral to be bustling, but there's hardly a soul to be found here. Without any goings-on, I'll have to move soon. To a place I could help the gullible, by teaching the good word. I expected this without any to a place I could help the gullible, No need for miracles. The gods frown upon such soul scrimpers.
Soul scrimper? That's not a very nice thing to call somebody. It's pretty dark down here. And these shades do not help. Hmm. It's like one of the King's Guard. Try stabbing them back. That's a good idea if I can get behind them. But it doesn't look like that's an option. Could have sworn there was more than that here. Anybody in chat know? I don't want to leave this area without missing something important. There was a watery area here. Yeah, maybe. I feel like I'm missing an important item in this area. Then again, I'm probably missing an absurd amount of stuff on this run, and it's okay. It's good to get back refreshed, back into the Dark Souls 2 vibe. I miss this game. We got Barf in chat giving me some very valuable advice. He's good to have here. I like seeing the whole crowd in here. Sniper Gustavo is now following. Hey, Sniper Gustavo, what's up? Thank you for the follow, sir. I don't have a fragrant branch, which sucks, because I'm sure he's got something good behind him. Hey, we got a low reser in chat. What's up, low reser? You know, Sniper, I'm not sure why I did that. I think it's because, I don't know. I don't know. Good point. Thank you. You are, of course, free to unfollow at any time. I'm sure I had a good reason to do it when I did. This is my first Scholar playthrough, Sniper. Not my first DS2, though. And you made a good point about the following only chat. I'll definitely keep that in mind. Maybe I'll change it. Forte, what's up? How you doing tonight? Good evening to you. Yeah, I've definitely beaten DS2 before, just not Scholar. But it has been, you know, years. So this is sort of a very cool third playthrough? We gotta go do Ornstein. That's good to know, Sniper. I've heard the opposite, actually, but I'll take you at your word. You can feel free to tell me anything you like, Sniper. I don't love full-on backseat driving, but if you've got something that you think I should know in an area, absolutely let me know. Raven, what'd I forget? How's it going, Raven? I don't see you in here often. I'm not cool enough for Raven. I'm gonna go very heavy. Very, very heavy build, Sniper. I'm getting ready for Dragon Nail. I mean, yeah, this guy wasn't in regular, though, yeah? He definitely wasn't in the standard game. That's a Scholar's Edition. Hey, what's up, Noodly Doodly? He doesn't come back, does he? I can go back and get my flasks. Am I a lore worm? I do enjoy the lore in the games. I wouldn't call myself a lore worm. I'm not, you know, super crazy into it. I do think Dark Souls 2 is criminally underrated. Let's just get that out of the way right now. The Scholar of the First Sin. Right, who I believe was, like, hinted at. You go to some of his places in the game. But you don't actually get to do anything with them, which I do. Like here, you know, that's a big part of this. I can't wait to go do the new Aldia stuff, and of course, the best parts of Dark Souls 2 is the DLC. He does, you know, people always complain that, like, the areas in Dark Souls 2 just don't connect together correctly. But I think it's BS. Anyway, glad to have you in chat, Sniper. Whether or not you stay following, as you made a good point earlier. And Raven, what are you doing here? Raven never comes in my chat. Oh no, Sniper. The other ones are really good too. But I think DS2 is my favorite. We could call a helper. We could call a helper. I really do want to start using the online stuff, but only after I've beaten stuff. Now that I remember. You know, that is a common misconception, Sniper. DS2 is actually very well loved. It is just also very... It is overly criticized all the time. Well, that's also not something to do... Oh, God. I did not invite that dude to the party. That's a pretty cool thing to do, Sniper. So you just hang out and watch DS2 streamers? That's pretty awesome. I think you're wrong, though. I think people really do like DS2. It just doesn't get the praise as the other ones.
transient. You have obtained proof you may call yourself one of us. Be proud. Rejoice. And
I want to do this? Why not?
you are no longer a mere vagabond. You are now a guardian, a knight of the blue.
Oh, sure.
Proud knight, take this.
I guess in that respect, then DS2 is awesome, right? Because it's got some of the best online of any of the games.
This ring, and then you listen for their cry. This is I'll provide. Proud knight. Do your work, and I will lend you strength.
DS2 isn't really known. Wow. I am learning something today. Yeah, they're not like, multiplayer, but I know people get really hardcore into both the PvE and the PvP aspects. Okay, yeah, that's true. It's not really on the same level as multiplayer as, League of Legends or Counter-Strike. Or any of those games, that's for sure. I wouldn't call it a primary multiplayer experience. I have heard that, Sniper, from other Brazilians. They got a bustling indie game dev scene down there. Alright, let's try to get... You think I can get the Dragon Tooth? Now I have to get the Gargoyles. They're going to be a lot harder than those two were. But I think I can give it a shot. Or I could do the Wharf. The Wharf shouldn't be too bad. I don't know if that's completely true, Sniper. I always end up seeing them get taken by some of the indie label publishers pretty frequently. Or at least I know that's a thing they talk about doing. I always see them at shows. Alright, we'll try the Gargoyles. I don't know if I can beat him right now, but we'll try him. Yes. Yeah, that's definitely true, Sniper. It's an indie game scene, from my experience anyway, which is admittedly very limited. That was not a good way to start. When I saw a summoning symbol there, I could ask for some help. Get these gargoyles done. Okay. Whew. Well, Sniper, that's some awesome perspective to throw in there. Rolling in the slop, that's right. That's what we do here, Jack. This is what we always do. Frost White Crow, hello. How are you doing? You know, I'm not doing any summoning right now, Frost. Otherwise, I'd love to. A lot of the guys in chat would give me mad crap if I use summons, even though I think it's an awesome part of the game that I usually don't get to do. Now, Sniper, I know in most of the games you can check the chain. I don't know, I don't remember if that's the case in 2. I don't like the hitting way to do it, because just in case I hit it multiple times and then break it, and lose the item inside. No chain in 2, thanks, Chad. Thanks, Bartholomew. Chain method is my favorite, but I guess there is no chain in 2 to check. FB, what's up? How you doing? Great to see you today, FB. Now let's take a look around. Barf, that's what I'm looking for. I think Jack just trolled me into going to the gargoyles so I could. He wanted to see me get killed by him, obviously. That's the only reason I life gemmed. I normally wouldn't have wasted those. Oh, what the hell is this? See, this is a Dark Souls 2 thing. They're just excessive at times. That is one of my, I don't know if it's a gripe with the game, but it's an observation. This game is more... It tries so hard to be extra punishing. Oh my god, and they throw an invasion in there too? What the hell? Toad Shogun, I'm so glad I got you into Dark Souls. And props to my co-patriot Tim for helping out there. Hey, look, we got Catch a Cactus in chat. We got to Catch a Cactus. Hey, Toad, it's great to see you, man. And your comment warms my heart. Well, sure, the dogs aren't a big deal, but the invader is a big deal. He's just chilling down there waiting for me. A little Capra Demon action here. I mean, cheese flavoring, he shows up at the worst possible time. Like, right, it's like 30 dogs you gotta kill already. Grizzly, hey, great to have you in chat. Philly, great to see you. Man, the gang's all here tonight. And I agree, cheese flavoring, this game, I don't know, but like, for some reason, it just doesn't get the credit. And it deserves it. It's a great game. Here's the beast. So that's going to put me to 72% weight, which is not great. And I can't even wield it. I guess I need more. What is it, more strength? No. Yeah, but I'm holding it with two hands, Jack, so it shouldn't take the full 10, right? Alright, so we need a couple more points in Dex. Is this it? Are we done with the belfry? Huh. Is that just a dead end there? Guess it could be. Let's see if we can get a little dex here. Alright, we got our 10 decks. We can wield the thing now. We should be able to anyway. I don't need 50 strength if I'm using it in 2 hands, Sniper, right? They've got that, there's like a... Yeah, I can 2-hand it. There we go. That's a swing. My roll has suffered a little bit, though. I'm gonna have to figure things out here as we go along. Alright, we got all kinds of stuff lined up. We got Shaded Ruins, we got the Lost Sinner. Man, I don't want to try the Lost Sinner with this thing. I'll probably get... Let's try something else first. Let's try it on the Scorpion Lady. I don't think I can change helmets, Sniper. You see, I am committed to a lifestyle. Well, we're gonna do the Lost Sinner after this. We're gonna give this a shot first. Although, you know what? I didn't even level this thing up. I really need to level... This thing is gonna hurt me. I could probably have a better, easier time in this fight with my Morningstar. But you know, we're all about aesthetic here, okay? There's a philosophy called Big Dumb that we treasure. I'm so slow. You're right, I do need to take the weight off. Sniper, I prefer to do extreme heavy melee. That's generally what I do. Generally. No, I do switch it up a little bit, but yeah, I don't like playing ranged in Souls. Now, you know, I just have to get used to that weapon. You definitely have to play with it very differently when your entire endurance bar goes away after like 2 swings. But I think it was really hurting me in the speed department. Oh my. I mean, I could totally beat her. I'm a little rusty. Don't do anything funny with it. No, Sniper. I just like to play really, really big dudes. I'm aware, Jack. You know, I can just summon an NPC and win very easily, you know. Xeno, welcome. Pull up a seat. That was definitely how you're supposed to do it. Very greedy. Very greedy. I like to do tons of damage, okay? Yeah, that reminds me, I need a couple more points in adaptability. Yo, Monkey Island series is amazing, Xeno. You know that.
Genji 2 is an action game which is based on Japanese history. Being based on history, the stages of the game will also be based on famous battles which actually took place in ancient Japan. So here's this giant enemy crab. What I'll do is use Benkei here to flip over this crab on its back. And you attack its weak point for massive damage.
That's an awesome sound effect. Thanks, Toad. From one of the best E3s of all time. Maybe I did better with the dragon nail. I get a really bad case of performance anxiety, though, after I lose once, so I get a reset button. That's why I was going through all those other bosses. It's fine. It's great until I lose one. The boss weaponsmith. I do need to do that. That is in a different area, yeah? Or is it after this? I think there's a boss weapon in this game that I could definitely use, right? Like just a big heavy two-hander. Strength-based. There we go. Oh, right, yeah. I totally am dying for branches. I definitely want to unlock the boss vendor. What a rush. Yes, Quelaag, we can talk about Quelaag in here, obviously. And yeah, obviously there's a lot of similarities between that boss and Quelaag. Miyazaki absolutely loves revisiting themes, that's for sure. A lot of From Software King's Field DNA runs through the whole series. Shit, this place. Alright. The bonfire is in that little hole right ahead, right? I remember that shit. I mean, hey, Sniper, you ain't wrong. We're gonna need a lot more equip load. Alright, Sniper, well, hey. Thank you so much for dropping by. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for the insight. And thanks for following so you can chat. Citrus says, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is dropping next month. Any interest? 0. I have played Mystery Dungeon games, and they're alright. This one's like a remake or what, right? Or just a redo, right? I'm not really interested in that at all.
I'll be around if you make it back.
Okay, let's see what we got going on in chat. Wow, we got a lot. Okay, so yeah, not interested in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. But I am, you know, in general, I do like Mystery Dungeon concept games, okay? Since they're sort of like roguelike-y. I watched my friend play this a few weeks ago. That's really cool, Zeno. Air game in the playthrough is coming along very nicely. We have a weapon worthy of me at this point. Dan, did you watch the Oscars? I did not watch the Oscars. I haven't watched the Oscars in years. Have I seen Parasite? Yes, I have. I think Parasite is, oh boy, I'm gonna get in trouble here. I think Parasite is massively overrated. It's not to say it's not a good movie, but I just wasn't blown away. I'm sure that opinion will make me a pariah. Alright, let's check out the Doors of Pharaohs. Let's walk around a little bit. See, in my world, all the fights would be through, like, giant elephant knights killing elephant knights. And that's the world that we are here to create today, ladies and gentlemen. And that is why I'm wielding this weapon. They say make your dreams a reality, and that's what we're doing here. Did I ever burn the Estus dust that I got under Heidi's tower? Nope, completely forgot about it. Toad Shogun, I have not seen Hollywood yet. Or 1917. But I have seen Parasite, I was super excited. Maybe I was just too overhyped for it. This one just feels like it's a mimic. Jack, yes, one of the goals, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that, Jack. If you don't think I'm gonna do that, you don't know what you're talking about. So I'm glad everyone's here for a little Dark Souls action. And anything can happen in Dark Souls 2, especially once you got a Dragon Tooth. So I've got a weapon that I enjoy. Now I just need to get armored that I enjoy, and we're in business. Wow. You see how much damage that freaking thing did? Just got you just standing there waiting to throw that axe his whole life. Foom Knight Greatsword. Now we're talking, Xeno. Hell yeah. I wasn't even counting DLC stuff. Like, you have to understand what Dan Snack's town looks like. It's just a bunch of dudes wearing huge armor with big clubs. And whoever smashes the other guy wins. This zone I don't remember too much about, sadly. So we're gonna see what happens in here. Low Reser says kinky. Isn't it, though? I don't think it's kinky. I think it's awesome. I wonder if there's anything even worth getting at this camp. I guess we're gonna have to do it, huh? See, this right here. You know, I was walking around with that rinky-dink item for so long, but that's how battle was meant to be waged. Of course, you get stuck in one of these big swing animations and have some trouble. Giant rat. There is a giant rat boss somewhere around here, yeah. The old, they put a rat skin on Sif, basically. Jack, that's a great name. I love it. Well, there go a bunch of souls, because I wasn't looking where I was going. What was that, a good 10k? Whatever. Okay, see, that's the kind, that's, you know, I was talking about earlier, that's the kind of, that's Dark Souls 2 specific BS right there. That's true, Jack, that's true, 10k ain't much. But it's about, you know, a penny saved, a soul saved is a soul earned. I feel like I'm missing something big here. I feel like I've been missing a lot of Estus shards. I feel like I should have like 10 by now. The man waited his whole life to throw that boulder. It's true, he did do his job. He did a great job, or game, and I think he did his job well. And this is the the priest boss, where you just get chucked in the room with him. This is kind of a weird. Sort of like the precursor to Deacons of the Deep, if you ask me. From 3. Shit, these guys curse. Okay, Jack, this is definitely not the greatest Dark Souls boss. There are tons of, like, crappy Dark Souls bosses, though, not just in this game. So this one is just like, you know, whatever. It's one out of, like, freaking, like, what? How many bosses are there with DLC? Like, 70? There's a billion of them. They don't have to be amazing. Whiff City, what are you talking about, Jack? I'm a precisely tooled, well-oiled machine. Precisely calibrated as an instrument of murder. for undead priests. I mean, that fight is not really a boss fight, guys, okay? It can be. Sure, some people do have trouble with it just because so many, like, mobs at once. But it is generally not considered like a real boss fight. CW, hey, great to see you, man. Yes, Jack, now you get it. A finely honed precision weapon. Get down from there, you. That's right, CW. I do think it is the best of the Souls games. That's very specifically not Bloodborne, not Sekiro, etc. Huh, what the hell is that? I mean, Busby, I am going off that edge. No matter what happens here, I'm going off that edge. Okay, I didn't mean to do whatever I'm doing, but it's good. It'll give us a chance to relax a little bit. Oh, good. I can burn my... Now that, right there, that's a cool looking dude. See, crystal lizards can't get away from this thing. Exactly, Jack. See, you get it now. Larger and more powerful souls. The whole point is about getting bigger. And it's not like a metaphor, okay? It's not like about getting more levels. It's about physically becoming larger. the hell am I supposed to do here? Great. Oh my god, it's gonna take forever to get back there. Oh, all that careful walking. Air Gaming, hey, thanks, man. Thanks for coming out. And that's true, Jack. You're absolutely correct. Jack gets it. I think Jack finally gets it. Jack, you see, size is very important to ward off enemies. Man, I need to use an effigy. My health bar is very small. I don't know what the hell that switch did. Oh god, what is in here? What the hell is that? Okay, well this looks all kinds of lethal on like 1,000 different levels. I thought I already killed that one. So what the hell am I supposed to do here? Nothing by the look of it. Too heavy to open, the door says. Have you seen my dude? There ain't nothing too heavy for my guy to open. I can't believe that worked, but I did try to just dance smash it open. Sadly, I won't be able to do that to a locked door. Had to try. Catch a cactus, what's going on? I feel like I'm missing valuable Estus shards. I still only have 5 flasks, and that does not seem right. This ghost jumped off the side there. I feel like I'm missing a bonfire and probably a lot of other stuff. Get you, I'm trying to be thorough, okay? I do feel that way, Jack. I feel like I have very low Estus for this point in the game. And that I should have hit another bonfire on the way here. That's what I feel like, okay? You can tell me, how do you feel, Jack? Like, I'm concerned about my weapon breaking. That's actually the concern right now, because I haven't been to a bonfire in a long time. Looks like your invasion didn't go so well, huh, bud? Do you know how expensive repair powder is, Jack? Yeah, dude, this is the boss room. There's definitely got to be a bonfire closer than this. Jack, I remember this room, okay? Hi, Rock. What an entrance. Yeah, I would dance smash the boss, but I'm down on everything. I'm down on weapon durability, I'm down on health. I don't have supplies. You guys who made me come here without the bonfire, I really hate you. Jack, I will, but I hate using the consumables, okay, that I'm gonna have to do. There are so many reasons. You know, you guys could have just told me to where the bonfire was. That would have been the cool thing to do. Like, my weapon is gonna break. It doesn't have enough to do the boss. Yes, Forte, Homeward Bone is definitely a thing, but I'm gonna try anyway because I won't give Jack the satisfaction. Even though I haven't fought the Dukes Dear Freya in like a billion years, I don't even know what it does. But we may as well try since we're here. That is correct. I don't like wasting consumables, Rock, that's why. I'm tempted to use an NPC summon. Now, I'm not going to, but you guys would totally deserve it if I did. By you guys, I mean Jack and Barf mostly. And Ketchy. The usual suspects. And I can't use a torch, because I can't light it on anything, for one thing, and I also can't wield one-handed with this thing right now. The torch really helps. Barf, what did you do? I'm not sure. What did you do? The Dukes Dear Freya. Dang it. Oh god, there's so many souls down there. The torch makes it really easy, doesn't it? Review Goop, good evening. How are you on this fine evening? Good to see you. I do want them on fire. We don't do rage here, Review Group. We are a rage-free stream. That's right, there's a whole different way I can go, isn't there? The Dragon Tooth is awesome, but believe me, the amount of sacrifice it takes to wield this thing is not a joke. Its requirements are pretty absurd. Yeah, we just like, there's rage everywhere else, you know? I figure if you want to get ragey, there's about 1 billion other places on the internet you can do that. So here we try to keep it cool. We get a little snarky, but we don't get ragey usually. I just don't believe in the value of rage, really. Damn. Yeah, it was about like one hit newly. It was, man, it's just... Without the torch in that fight helps so much, but I'm not using it because I have to two-hand this thing. Okay, I have no idea what you're talking about. We haven't gone this way, but I don't know if I want to do that. Probably like an Estus flask or something good over there, but... If I wouldn't have gotten web there, I would have gotten it. But man, you know, Freya is a tough one. Because it's just like some random... You can just get killed randomly sometimes. I know a lot of Souls bosses are kind of like that, but not really. A dance smash emote, yeah, that'd be pretty sweet. Let's make that happen. Yeah, like I said, Toad, they love their designs over there, and they redo them and revamp them all the time. Rock Party just subbed at Tier 2. That is amazing. Rock is my only Tier 2 sub. And he is a treasure around these parts for that reason. Thank you, Rock. Erlen Moon, 22 months. Thank you, Erlen. That's one more month than Rock. However, Rock's Tier 2, so you're both awesome. Thank you both for being a part of my stream. You don't care to be awesome? Okay, you suck then. How about that? Are you happy now, Erlen? You just let me know what's gonna make you happy. I think Jack and Barf currently hold the record for longest subs, Rock. But I'm very happy that Ellen subbed, even though she is not happy about being awesome. I'm just gonna wander around this web for a while, don't mind me. Rock, I think it's 250, but I'm not entirely sure. That's what I think I said it did. Sorry, Rock, there's no way I can talk during boss fights like that. I'm sorry if the text-to-speech didn't work. I will look into it. Did you at least get the message on screen? It was on screen. Well, that's something. I'm sorry I couldn't read it because, you know, I was fighting the boss. Whatever you did, Rock, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. I will look into the text-to-speech thing. It was working last time. I don't know why it wouldn't have popped up. I know I had it set for 5, but I thought I reduced it to 250. Because I really wanted people to use it more. But if it didn't trigger, that's really bad, and I will have to look into it. And, I would have read whatever it was, but I was fighting the boss, and I really wanted to beat it that time. Exactly, you defeated. And that is our first primal bonfire. Now I got that Brightstone key, which probably opens up... Like I said, I gotta come back here and get, you know, dust and shards and all that other very important stuff. There was a whole other route there I didn't go. Yeah, Lost Sinner is probably next, but I meant in Brightstone Cove. I think we'll do that first. I mean, I do have a, I've got the bonfire for Lost Sinners, so we will be doing her in a little bit here. Stick around for that. Just skipping No Man's Wharf. Why would I skip No Man's Wharf? We're gonna do No Man's Wharf, relax. We're here for content, and content shall be done. Majula is my favorite hub area. Majula is amazing. Love Majula. You know, I bet that key... Wait, is my armor broken? Did my armor break during that fight? What are my thoughts on Outriders? I haven't played Outriders. Isn't like the bird lady NPC who makes your stuff supposed to be in here? I have to save her first. Okay. I'm kind of glad she wasn't in here because I probably would have killed her accidentally. Okay, that's why that thing was red. That's why it's a red thing. Okay. Oh, DS2 is an awesome review group. It's awesome. Did I actually dance smash the merchant? No, I did not. The merchant isn't there because I didn't find her elsewhere in the world first. Yeah, homing enemies are super annoying, but they've always been a part of the Soul series. You're right that I think we could do without them. How am I supposed to go? thought the Brightstone key would open that door, but I guess not. Which means I guess it's time to go to the next area. I am definitely missing out on like an Estus shard and probably some bone dust and some other important stuff, but I'll find it someday. And review group, you know your stuff. We could do the Wharf. Do the Wharf, we could do the Sinner. There's probably some Estus Flask in the Wharf, right? Oh, I got a friggin' branch, that's right. Oh man, review group, the DLC is amazing. Best part of Dark Souls 2 for sure. And I already think Dark Souls 2 is good without the DLC, but the DLC is top notch. Okay, Rain has a huge message here. Oh, I'm gonna have to check this out in just a second. So that was probably a waste of a branch, but hey, it gets me an Estus Flask. Okay, we got a big post here. Wanted to say, the Chronicles you did for DS3 back in the day is a favorite video game playthrough ever. It's great, isn't it? I highly recommend it. That's a group playthrough with past the sticks, so that was actually a little more challenging than regular ones since you constantly are off the sticks. And it's a game that makes, it's a lot easier because you're on the sticks. It changed your life by introducing you to the idea of a full English breakfast, which are delicious. Highly recommend. Thanks for doing it 4 years later. Well, thank you for watching, Rain. I appreciate that immensely. FB says, Dan, are you going to go see the Sonic movie? Probably not. Review group, how do you feel about character stat reset? DS2 did add it, and it carried over to 3, right? You can still do it in 3? I don't mind it. I know it was a controversial addition, as were many additions to Dark Souls 2. I don't really care. DS2 is really great, and it gets way too much crap. But that's just the way, you know? That's how fans are. You know, Elden Ring, whenever we get our first look at it, I can't wait to see it.
To see light, however.
Count Pickles, I think if you're talking about the greater internet discourse, it's still hated. But I think it is getting more respect as time goes on. People are coming around to it. So yeah, Rain, thanks so much for that that story, and I do appreciate you watching. You do rule, sir, and I hope you enjoy many full English breakfasts. Boys, we were playing Scholar on this stream, and I think I do prefer the regular. That doesn't mean this is bad, though. So I know normally you need to have a torch to do this zone, basically, which I can't do with my two-hander currently. I don't know if that's changed in Scholar.
And his name is John C.
And there's John Cena. John Cena's in No Man's Wharf. That's where he ended up.
Venus.
So we got a lot of really classy sound effects being played tonight. I remember my first time going through the zone where it's like, if you have the torch, those really nasty guys will run away from you. Wow, thank you, Rock. Rock cheered 5 bits. The last of his bits. Thank you, Rock, for emptying the bit can. And thank you so much for being a tier 2 sub. You will definitely probably never get a confirmation at that. But From does like to put things from one game in other games. They like to do that, okay? We can say that much. I'd say it's more likely that perhaps the universes can interact with each other. That they're not the same universe, but they could go from one universe to the other. Perhaps, if the circumstances were right. Toad, I have no idea what you're talking about. Dogs with the club kind of suck, because if you miss, you're down a big swing time. Odd Low says, hey Dan, been watching the stream while doing other stuff. Well, thank you so much, Odd. Thank you for being here. Xeno, I don't think they take place in the same universe, but as I said, there could be a world where things from one universe can go from one to the other. Hypothetical, of course.
I thought that might be you. You haven't changed a bit, have you?
Toad, because I have not known what has been said and what has not has been said, all I can say is I have no idea what you're talking about. The end.
Indeed, but not without traces of its former glory. What could have... Ah, yes.
Review group, that is because, obviously, I'm pretty sure that you get it. Because of the consoles coming later this year, everything wants to be part of that conversation. So, have no fear. There will be lots of game news and lots of games this year, but you're right. The first half of the year might be a little light. But I assure you that the second half will be extremely heavy. So, don't fret too much. I'm sure you won't worry at all, review group. Okay, yeah, you're still not supposed to fight those without a torch, I see. Wow, that thing... Oof. Torches make them super easy, but without a torch in hand, this is not a good area for me. Review group, you know, I think, that, you know, we all talk about E3 and its waning importance, but with the new console generation and everybody kind of waiting to get into that fire, I think E3 might actually be relevant this year. Torches help a lot, Barf. Like, a lot. And yes, Neo 2, hey, you're gonna see some Neo 2 here, boys. Philly says, what happens if you touch the bloodstains? Well, it's pretty cool. You get to see how other people died there. So if you're entering a new area and exploring, it's really handy to see how, like, someone else died. Allow me to show you. He's going over here, he's fighting, then he got hit, he rolled, and then he died. So he fought something here, near this door, which also has a message by it that says ambush ahead. So, like, you know, you get a pretty good idea what's going to happen. Rock Party says, will you review Neo 2? Well, it seems like I probably would be. I don't really offer you that kind of information here on the stream, but it seems like I'd be a good fit to review that since I reviewed the first game. Jesus Christ, there were 3 of them in there. I'm gonna do something amazing in here. Dan gave Neo a very high score. We'll see how the sequel does. I did. I gave it a 9. For a Souls derivative, it has to be a very good game for me to, you know, for me to like it that much. And I don't mean derivative in a negative way. You know, the designers clearly state that they have no shame in saying that Dark Souls was an inspiration for them. Yes, Philly, it is definitely handy. I did too. You know what, review group? Next time I talk to him, I'll ask him. It's a good question. Yeah, where's the dwarf? The dwarf used to be here, the vendor. I used to sell my trash to him. They must have moved him for Scholar. Oh boy. Numb Euphoria says, Dan, do you buy the BS that DS2 is terrible? Absolutely not. DS2 is amazing. That's why I'm playing it. I feel like people got caught up in like a lot of fervor. And then once the message is there, it's very difficult to change it, right? When everybody says Dark Souls 2 sucks, you just kind of like gravitate toward it. As a mob. Not as a mob, but as like just like a rolling tide of an idea. That's what happened online with the discourse around this game, I think. Having played this game in a bubble and never having heard anyone say about it while I was reviewing it, I didn't have that context, and I thought this game was freaking amazing. Do you prefer the original Scholar? I'm playing Scholar right now for the first time. I've only played the original up until this playthrough. I do like original better so far, but Scholar probably has a lot to offer later. It's growing on me. High five to you too, Numb Euphoria. This game gets, you know, if you want to hate on a Souls game, go right ahead. But at least be, you know, consistent with it. This game's got lots of great stuff. So do the other games. I do love Seltzer Water and Cheese Review Group. I'm a huge fan of both of those things. feel like I should have found a bonfire by now, don't you think? I need to find bonfires to repair this thing, man. This dragon tooth uses a lot of juice. You might be right, Odd, yeah. Yeah, I got the... I mean, I dragged the ship out, so... I know, but I'm running out of repair powder. I used a bunch last in Telsadora. My question is, what's my favorite bubble gum? Fruit Stripe, obviously. The one with the zebra on it. I used to eat the crap out of that. Favorite cheese is Gouda. But generally I like a spicy cheese too. So like you get some habanero in, you know, but Gouda is my basic favorite cheese. A nice smoky Gouda. Toad says the flavor only lasts 2 seconds on Fruit Stripe. Yeah, it does only last 2 seconds, but it's a very intense 2 seconds. Yes, Numb Euphoria, that's the usual go-to is it's a B team, and then they bring up all kinds of inane stuff like, why is there a fire castle on top of the swamp? It's like, dude, this is a game about fighting monsters. There's magic spells. There's all kinds of crazy stuff, and that's your beef? Like, whatever. Smoked Gouda is the best, yeah. Basically, people took whatever they didn't like and just like behind B team. I don't remember those guys. I mean, absolutely. Dude, Numb, I'm playing the game because I like the game. I think I agree. It's an incredible game. It's really good, and it's criminally underrated because of that discourse that was created around it. But if people miss out because they just buy into it that it sucks, then hey, that's their loss. Ooh, that's good. We like that. How did that fall kill me? It was like a baby fall. Come on. Oh my god. How am I gonna get all the way back there? You know what? I'm probably not gonna go all the way back there. Not with the ship docked. Review group, I did indeed. You know, this game is a lot harder when you're trying to, like, talk to people and play in front of people. You know, it's still very, very fun, and I'm glad you're here, though. It's just very interesting. It's a very interesting experience. Like, I typically like to zen out while I play this game. I thought you could get to the ship from here. Can you not? Do I have to go all the way around again? Rock, I'll figure out what's wrong with it, okay? I thought I had it on for 250. It must still be on for 5. I don't know. You know, review group, you'd be surprised. You'd be very surprised. In fact, I hesitated to stream this particular game because I know people will give me crap for my play. Why'd this guy invade me? Now all my souls are gone. Yeah, I didn't get the shortcut check. I know I didn't do these things, okay? I died. Yeah, he really did, review group. Man. He was working it. Alright, let's see if we can run through to the end, because wow, that's quite a jog. Yeah, even the haters tend to agree with that statement. Spin attack is very good. Also very endurance draining. Review group, there are so many good things about DS2, and as I said, it's just like, the hate is irrational. It's overbearing. If you want to say that DS2 isn't the best Souls game, fine, you can say that. If you want to say it's the worst of the Souls games, sure. But to say it's a terrible game is just so wrong on a billion levels. Yeah, the interconnected world, sure. You can say it's not as interconnected. That's fine. But the same people that bash on this game will look at like Dark Souls 3 and not say a word when they have like bonfires that you can see. Bonfire to bonfire. Like unironically. And they never say a peep about that. I don't want to get into a big thing about, like, you know... It's just basically, this game is awesome, and if you don't like, you know, if you're a Souls fan and you haven't played it because of people saying it's bad, like, you're just missing out. And that's a straight fact right there. Wasting a lot of stuff that I was going to use on the boss, but maybe I won't need it anyway. Yeah, From Software does incredible work, and I can't wait to see Elden Ring. Jack, I'm sure we'll get around to it. We're doing the DLC. Why not do Dark Lurker? It's cool. Let's see. How do I do this wheel?
I see light, but it remains. I am Carillion. I see light. I am Carillion.
Wow, okay, he hits a good deal harder than I remember. I thought I was literally just going to be able to go in there and smash him to death. Rock Party, Bloodborne is not only my favorite From Software game, it is my favorite game, period. Yes, Count Pickles. I keep up on that. As you may know, I am highly interested in... Some of my hobbies outside of gaming include paranormal investigation, alien stuff, basically anything weird, I'm into it. Oh, there'll be a Bloodborne stream as soon as it comes to PC review group. Then we'll play it for sure. Never say never. Never say never, Group, that's all I'm saying. In this exciting world of video games, anything can happen. Not Bahamut, thank you so much for the sub. 17 months, Not Bahamut, very nice. Thank you so much for the sub. And off we go to the Lost Bastille, which we have actually already cleared out to the Lost Sinner. I'm sure I'm missing some good stuff, though. I am going to have to go back through these zones and get thorough with it. Do you believe... Oh, well, we got lots of stuff to cover here. Okay, first off, Not Bahamut just gifted a ton of people subs. Holy crap. That's nuts. Thank you so much, Bahamut. Wow. You are the best. What is happening here? Not Bahamut is the best man ever. Thank you so much, sir. We got a lot of cool new subs in the channel. I love it. They just keep coming. Not Bahamut, you really are the best. Thanks, man. Oh my god. Holy... Dude, okay. We are gonna have to have like a Not Bahamut stream or something. This is insane. Not Bahamut just subbed everybody. That is crazy. It's crazy. Bahamut, I cannot thank you enough. That is... Wow. Thank you, sir. My hat's off to you. I am speechless. Thank you so much, sir. I can't even. I can't even. You... Whew. Wow. Wow. Thank you. Everybody's a sub. Everybody's a sub today. Thank you, not Bahamut, our glorious benefactor. Wow. Wow. That noise is going to keep going on for a second. Anyway, not Bahamut, it's great to see you. Thank you so much for your sub and the subs for everybody else that you decided to gift here. That's... I can't even. Thank you, man. I mean, that means a lot to me. I'm really... Wow. I'll be back in a second. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. Well, we've had a sub-storm, thanks to not Bahamut. That noise is just going to keep going for a while. Because it's going to keep alerting people that we have new subs. And again, that's not Bahamut. He's the best. All hail not Bahamut. I will tackle the other questions that were happening in chat after all the subs hit. And you made my night. Hell, you made my week. You made my month. Thank you again. That's real funny, Jack. That's real funny. Rock, you know what I would if I didn't have really important stuff to do tomorrow. But rest assured, I will line up something special for this. Man. I don't think I've ever heard that noise go off so many times in a single session. Hey, Drully, thanks so much for coming, man. And you have a great night. We're gonna try the Lost Sinner now, boys and girls. Yeah, review group. That's what I'm trying to foster here. Oh, you know what we can do before the Lost Sinner? We can go get revenge on those rats. Maybe I can get them with the Stompy Hammer. Yes, as always. I mean, Bahamut really blew it out of the water tonight. I never expected anyone to do that in here. But Rock has been a consistent gifter of subs as well. And I appreciate everybody in here, sub or no sub. This is great hanging out with you guys and playing games. So, back before we got rowdy, do I believe in ghosts and spirits? I believe that we do not know everything that exists in this world. I don't believe in traditional ghosts Or spirits, maybe, depending on your definition of spirits. I don't believe in, like, you know... I don't believe in standard hauntings. I have experienced creepy things. I do... I'm involved with, you know... I've done my fair share of haunted location exploration. But again, I don't think I've ever experienced a traditional haunting. Let's kill some rats. I can't believe all those people left after getting subbed. I guess they just didn't like hearing that noise over and over. Maybe I need to lower it. Rock, why do you always do stuff when I'm in a boss fight? Oh, okay. Thank you, Rock, for gifting one to Sir Boyd. I think that means everybody in the channel is now subbed, which is pretty insane. And yeah, as you can see, that rat fight was so much easier today with a different weapon. I can't believe that fight beat us yesterday. This fight's jokes. Could join the Rat Covenant. Going this way down is a lot better than going from the well, isn't it? Thanks, T-Berg. Actually, I do need to shave the neck beard a little bit. My standard beard is pretty good. Huh, can I survive this fall? I get really paranoid about falls now in this game. They sure did, Uncharted. Those of you who were with us last night remember these jerks tearing me up, but now we're going down to the gutter at last. But I guess we'll go kill the sinner first. Ooh, bone dust. Excellent. So yeah, let's see. Paranormal experiences. Yeah, that's a big thing. I'm into all that stuff. And Rock, thank you for the sub. Everybody is subbed. That's the best way. You know what? I need to get you guys new emotes for this. Not to mention, I'll have to do a special stream. But we'll start there. Welcome to Blighttown, everybody. Oh man, I missed that item. I don't know what the item was, but I want it. I don't think Not Bahamut said that, Jack. You've already got a Dark Souls 2 stream. Settle down, Jack. Settle down. This zone. Man, the memories. Oh yeah, that. Where the hell is the bonfire? Yeah, Animal Crossing is likely. I can't see anything. I don't know where to jump. My old man eyes can't discern where the safe jump point is. Like, I seriously can't even... I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. Torch would have been super handy to have. I should have had taken a torch. My favorite video game character? Man, I don't know. You like to hit me with the favorite X questions, FB. And they're good questions, I just don't have answers ready to fire most of the time. Well, it's safe to say I missed the bonfire completely. And I'm deep down here, naked and afraid. All my armor's broken. I do not have any repair dust before someone suggests that. I don't even think you can repair it without a blacksmith at this point of damage. Favorite pizza? That's not an easy one, actually. But I will say that some of my favorite toppings are pepperoni, hot salami, dried chili pepper, red pepper flakes, jalapenos. Well, at least I got a friggin' branch from this debacle. Debacle, whatever. Thoughts on olive, pepperoni, and jalapeno pizza? No olives. Hate olives. Olives belong in martinis and nowhere else. That's a hot take. Well, we love hot takes around here. Hot takes and insanely poor visibility and broken armor. Don't come down here without a torch. Hot life tip. God, this place sucks. Like, did you see that? That is some BS. Oh my god, it's 10:40. Alright, we'll try less thinner, and then I gotta go. But don't worry, we'll be back. Tomorrow night, no stream, but Thursday night we'll be back streaming. But we'll do one sinner attempt before clocking out, guys. So make sure you get all your paranormal and all the other questions you have ready for Thursday's stream. Oh, I have to repair first. I forgot. All my stuff's broken because I was down in the gutter. Olives and water. I mean, I just don't like olives. Is a hot dog a sandwich? I'm going to answer that right now for all time. No, it is not. That's why they called it a hot dog. What if you separate the two halves of the bun? Listen, there's no argument about it, alright? They called it a hot dog because it's not a sandwich. Is tomato soup in a bread bowl a form of pizza? Well, I got an answer for that one too. No. All your burning questions answered right here. I am happy to see so many pizza-related questions. I'm a huge pizza fan, a connoisseur, you could say. haven't had it in about a month. Yeah, about a month. Which is a shame. But it's part of the new Dan Snacks Dan Smash for 2020. Oh crap, I needed to light a torch, didn't I? This fight requires... You know what? We'll do it in the dark, and we'll call it a stream for the night. But when we lose, we'll be back Thursday. Can you even do this fight with the torches? I don't think you can. I never done it without them. Wow, I remember that fight being a lot harder. But I guess I probably did it first instead of like the spider or any of the other ones. You know, it's very likely Bartholomew, but... Fragrant branch, very nice. Was that second primal bonfire? Third one's in the gutter. Fourth one, which one am I missing? Oh, right, the other path through the sewers.
The soul, your soul.
That's right, Jack, the Huntsman's Cops. Can't wait for that one. Got some gimmick fight, skeleton fight, cool stuff in that zone. I can't wait. Alright, guys. That is going to do it for the stream tonight. We had a blast. I had a blast. I hope you did too. And we are not going to be here tomorrow night, because I'm going to be doing something. But Thursday evening, the journey resumes. I hope you'll be here for it. I had a great time. I hope you did too. Have a great night, and thank you so much for coming. Not Bahamut is the champion of tonight's stream. Thanks so much, everybody. Later.